Welcome. In this segment, we will show you the new editing icons, or images, that instructors will see beside each resource or activity. The icons have changed, and there is also some increased functionality that you have, literally, at your fingertips. As an instructor, you need to enter editing mode in your course. I already have a course in which I have added some content. I will move through each of the icons that you can now find, and demonstrate their use, as well. This first icon, a pencil, means that you can now edit the name of a resource, or activity, very quickly. To do this, simply click on the pencil icon. This allows you to change the resource or activity name, without having to go into the resource or activity settings. Once you have changed the name, just select the Enter key on your keyboard for those changes to be saved. The right, pointing arrow, you will be familiar with. This will indent your titles, if you wish. Following this, is Move. Now, if you want to change the sequence of a resource or activity, just select the Move icon, and drag it to the new position. In a moment, those changes take effect. The sprocket that you see means update. This will be familiar to you. It opens the actual resource, or activity, so you can make changes to the content itself, and also change its access settings if you wish. Whatever changes you make, just always remember to select the Save button at the bottom of the page. How many times have you wanted to duplicate a resource or activity, to use again somewhere else in the course? Well, now you can. Simply select the duplicate icon. A new page will open confirming what you are about to do. Select Continue, and the duplication process will begin. Once complete, it takes you back to your course main page, where you can see it has been copied. It is good practice to rename this item, to avoid your students getting confused. And of course, you can use the Move process to shift the copied item into the position you want in your course. Next, you will see the Delete icon, the big X. If you want to delete an entire resource or activity, use this. But remember, delete means delete. It cannot be brought back if you have made a mistake. The I represents whether the resource or activity is available for students to use. An open I, students can see it. A closed I, they cannot. Clicking on the I will open and close it from access. Moving on, I want to draw your attention to something slightly different. For activities, you can select them to use groups. Remember though, you must create groups in your course first, and add students to them. For group activities, students must belong to a group in order to see and use the activity. However, you will now notice that resources no longer have a group function. Anything that is considered a resource cannot be assigned to groups. So, if you do not see the group icon, you cannot use groups. You now also have the option to assign a specific role to someone for an activity. This option will probably be rarely used. However, if you wish, you could allow a student to facilitate and grade other students. For instance, you could give a student a teacher role for a particular activity. Be careful using this, as you are giving a student increased power to do all kinds of things, including deleting other students' work. You would need to have complete confidence in a student to give them this authority, as if they make a mistake, it cannot be undone. There are two final icons to show you. First, you can hide and show entire sections of your course. This is easily done by finding the eye image on the top right of each section. When the eye is open, students see and have access to all content. Close the eye, and it closes access to all content. In this way, you can slowly open section content to students as your course progresses. Also, you can move entire sections, if you wish. all you need to do is use the drag and drop feature. In this way, you can rearrange your sections if you need to. This completes our video on editing icons for instructors. There was a lot of information presented, but remember, you can review it again at your leisure. If you have any comments on what you have seen, please contact Learning Systems at the University of Victoria.